It's JC here at Motorcycle Superstore. I have Spidi's Trackwind Pro Racing Suit. It's a one-piece leather. It's going to be an upper echelon piece. Full retail on it is just under $1,400. If you don't like the styling on it, I don't know why you wouldn't, but there are a couple of replica pieces available. Same technology, but a little bit different look. They cost a little more money. You can check those out individually. Now, let's talk about the sizing before we dig into it. I wear a 52 for a race fit, a 54 for a comfort fit. You can see my specs, kind of compare them to you. I will note there's a little extra room for me in the chest. If you're a little thicker than I am, keep that in mind. But it is a good option to be able to slide armor in, and I'll show you how that works in just a second. Also, Spidi typically works for a little bit longer and leaner people as well. Now, in terms of the construction, we're talking about 1.2 to 1.3 millimeter cowhide. So this is one of the suits that actually feels pretty supple when you pull it out of the box. I expect the break-in time to be pretty minimal. You're going to find non-perforated sections up here on the chest, but here through the stomach and abdomen, down into the groin, the thighs, all perforated to help you with the airflow, help keep you cool. However, even more important than that, you'll find these big vents built in on the shoulders, and they do a good job. Just sitting here in the studio trying this on, I can feel the difference. It keeps you a lot cooler. There are exhaust vents to match on the back, which I'll show you in just a second. Now, there's some other details on this. The logos, they're all made from leather. There's no rubber logos on here. That's something I like. I really love the big logo down the side as well. Great styling there. But you'll see some sewn in pads. This is a little foam insert. That's great, but the real protection comes in the form of the armor you can't see. CE approved armor, shoulder, elbow, hips, and in the knees. Up top, you're going to find a little bit more of a hard protector. This is what they call their biomechanic piece. Also, you're going to find the Force Tech piece in the elbow and through the hips. That's what they call their multi-tech. Now, these pieces are all CE rated, gives you great coverage, and it's still easy to wear the suit despite those being put in there. Now, what it doesn't have, a chest pad. It also doesn't have a spine protector in it. So as we go inside, notice the nice little detail here, and even has a rivet on the pull tab. Spidi does a good job with that. You're going to find that removable liner system, and it is a very nice liner, much better than some of the others I've seen on the market. So you got this heavy duty mesh along the back portion. That's going to help absorb a little bit of moisture. Everything else is a pretty standard nylon mesh. Now, it is removable like we mentioned, so you can wash it. That's great. The zippers here will take it out. You'll find one on each side. However, here's that insert for your chest pad. No zippers or anything needed. It's going to slide in, and you'll be able to zip your suit up over the top. There are no inserts on the back, however, so that's going to be a spine protector that is attached to your body. Now, another thing to note on this, as we move down towards the knee area, big expansion panels here. That's going to give you some more comfort. It's going to allow you to put your knee into that full tuck or full bent position for those aggressive sport bike stances. Also, the Scuff Pads, or the sliders. These are really cool. I love the way they're angular. They got heavy duty Velcro. Down lower on the leg, you're going to notice some synthetic material. It's a little thinner than the leather. It's also a little lighter. Be a little more comfortable down inside your boot. Now, a couple of the details also worth noting is that around the collar, here on the inside, you'll see this red piece. Same thing down here around the cuffs. This is actually a Clarino. It's a synthetic leather. They put this same stuff in motocross gloves because it gives you great performance when it's wet, when you're sweaty. So that's what this is here for. It's going to keep the chafing down around the neck. It's going to be really good at keeping you comfortable when you're riding. Also, check this little guy out. This is a rubber holder. It's going to be where you tuck the straw in if you want to add the hydro back to this, so you can actually have some water with you when you're out riding. As we go to the back side, you can see how that works here. The hydro back slips down inside of this aerodynamic speed hump on the back side. The cool thing about it is the zipper is on the exterior. It's very easy to access this. The straw comes up through the top and then would route around the top side, around the shoulder. Something to note while we're up here, you have some neoprene on the collar on the back side, give you a little bit more comfort up here. You're going to find those also on the back sides of the sleeves here on the cuff, where it tends to rub on the outside of your wrist. Now, expansion panels here, those are going to give you great flexibility. Also down here along the waist as well. When it's time to get in the full tuck and scoot your butt back, this is what allows you to do that. The logo in within that looks really good, great aesthetics there. You'll see some perforations here. That's going to help keep the hot air coming off. And here are those exhaust vents that I talked about when we were on the front side. This really helps allow that heat escape. It's a great feature. Down lower, you have a tailbone pad. This is all sewn in. A little bit of foam there. Also, even further down, you can see that stretch material on the legs that we mentioned, and the zippers on the bottom are on the side. They're a little bit easier to access once you get the suit in place. You can still zip those up or down. Take a look at this and decide if it's the right suit for you. You'll see some features like there's no hard protectors on the exterior side. Keep those things in mind. But check it out online, see the different colors that are there, find the right sizing, and also see the pricing schedule as well. Thank you for watching. I'd like to hear your comments on the Trackwind Pro, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this.